How's it going? It's Miniman. We're live. Today I want to talk about grow, the one word that defines Miniman the most. Figure out what's your one word that defines you the most. Well, what's that whole grow or die trying thing about? What does that one word actually mean? Well, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty simple. You can see it in nature everywhere. Everything grows, and when it stops to grow, it dies. So there's no stagnation. Nothing's going sideways. It's going up or down. It's growing or it's dying. So that's kind of universal, a universal principle. And that goes for everything. That goes for your mindset. That goes for your relationship. That goes for your business. That goes for your finances. That goes for your health, your wealth, your rings, your things, your everything. If you don't put the effort in, then chances are you're already in the process of dying, and you don't even notice. But then your friends are gone, money's gone, health is gone, everything's gone. You think, well, my life is great, I'm young, blah, blah, blah. Look how great I'm doing, how young I am. Well, if you eat junk food 20 years later, well, you're gonna see the result of that. So the effort you put in now is going to be the reward down the line. And if you look at success, you think, you want to pick something, you want to pick a goal, pick a dream. When you're young, then you think, success is a straight line, no problem. But then like the first stuff happens, the first bullshit happens, the first lie, the first cheat. People take your money, they don't pay it back. Stuff like that happens. You make mistakes, and then you give up. And then you're gonna say, well, I didn't have another choice. It was the circumstances. It was the money. It was this. It was that. It wasn't the right time. Didn't have the right education. Blah blah blah. You can make all these excuses. So in reality, success is not a straight line. You pick something, and then it's a really winding, squiggling, this kind of stuff. It's going up and down and round and fucking round till you don't even know what's going on. So the only chance to succeed is to grow. What does growth actually mean? What do I precisely mean by grow? Grow means you do something you haven't done before. Okay? If you always do what you always done, you're always gonna get what you always got. So if you want something different, you need to learn something new. You need to do something different. In order to do the right thing, you need to have the right knowledge to do that. So growing means you expand in knowledge, you expand in capability, you expand in consciousness, you expand in your spiritual growth, in your financial education, in your education about how to be social with other people, how to negotiate, how to close business deals, how to sell, how to talk, how to think. Well, let's start with that. You haven't been taught how to think in school. You haven't been taught how to think in university. Maybe if you studied philosophy, that's what I did, basically. But they don't teach it as well. So if you don't make the effort to think for yourself, nobody's going to teach you. If you don't start to think for yourself, well, there's slim chance that something extraordinary out of your life is going to happen, because all the thoughts in your head are other people's thoughts. Okay, so all the stuff that's happening in your life is going to be other people's results. Nothing unique is going to happen if you don't start thinking for yourself, if you don't start being creative for yourself. So be willing to invest in that education, in that growth. So grow means do something you haven't done before, learn something you don't know, get a skill set you didn't had before, do the uncomfortable stuff, like learn how to sell. well, I don't learn that, and yeah, I mean, I'm getting, but I don't want to sell. I'm not that cheap, and I don't like business, and I don't really like money. Like the world should be without the money, because money is evil. And I don't want to sell. No, no, no. The bad people sell. The salesmen, the sleazy salesmen. No, I don't want to be like them. I'm better than them. No, I'm better than them. That's all bullshit. Well, I understand you don't like selling. I don't like selling. I don't think even the best salesmen like selling. Nobody really likes to sell. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you don't want to do it, or you don't need to do it, or you don't need to learn how to do it. If you don't know how to sell, how the fuck do you think your business can exist or grow? It's just not happening. So it means that you learn something that you absolutely don't like, and you get good at something that you absolutely don't like, and you're probably never gonna like it, but you still do it. That's growth. That's the definition of growth. You do whatever is necessary to accomplish your goal. And to get successful in something, you need to understand, you need to have patience. Patience means basically your lifetime. If it takes your lifetime, and then you look back, it took all my lifetime. It took all my life. Oh, terrible. Well, you're gonna die anyway, and your life is gonna go away anyway, and the time is gonna fly by anyway. So even if it took a lifetime, well, then at least you used your life, that lifetime, to fulfill your dream. So that's not a problem. Time is not a problem. You're probably not patient enough to let it happen. A tree grows, maybe some of them a couple of 100 years. The tree doesn't get impatient, right? So patience is key. Stay on target is key. Grow and learn and do whatever's necessary is key. Otherwise, success is probably not gonna happen. And there's a very, very nice definition of Hegel. And he defined freedom is the necessity, the insight in the necessity. Freedom is the insight in the necessity. The insight in the necessity, whatever that means in your circumstances. So if you think, freedom is, that means I can do anything I want. Right? I can just do anything I want and buy everything I want, and that's freedom. Well, that's not his definition at all. Right? And then you can say, but who gives a fuck about Hegel, right? It's just one of the greatest philosophers ever. Like probably, I don't know, one of the best in the world. Not just the German ones. And then he comes up with a completely different, very counterintuitive definition. And the necessity in the inside, well, what? What does that really mean? It means basically pretty much the opposite of what you think freedom is. I can do anything I want, wherever I want, however I want, with whomever I want. That's not freedom. Freedom could also maybe mean that you can do everything you want, but you don't need to do. You don't need to do what you don't want to do. Right? You don't need to do stuff that you don't want to do. That could be freedom. But the necessity in the inside, if that's freedom, that means, well, you understand that you need to do something, or you need to learn something in order to get your freedom. That's the necessity. That's the insight in the necessity. Something is necessary to be done or to be understood, or you need to grow to a certain level that you are capable enough to be free. The necessity could be to learn something that you don't know, or to get a skill set you don't know, or to be creative in a way that other people are not, or to come up with some, whatever, new idea, new product, new technique, new book, new whatever. And the insight is that you understand that this is necessary. This is necessary to get you to the next level. The insight is to wake up that there's more. There's more of you. You can do more. To wake up and see you can do more. You can be more. Yeah? That's freedom. The insight in the necessity that you can grow and you can be more than you currently are, and that you can do more to get more, to become a greater version, to become a better version, to get your freedom. That's what I mean. That's what Miniman means with grow, and with grow or die trying. I'm Miniman, grow or die trying. Yeepaw.